But you're banking on a pick. Early on, it's Rob Wiz making all kinds of noise, and while in the air finds Crashy's. Torque is going to connect on AZK, and this is the intro they're looking for.
Yeah, that's a big entry. Look at this. Just going to go straight towards it. Spike now planted. But it is still going to be a 3v5 retake. But tell me who's possible at pulling those off and holding those after plants? Probably T1. They're pretty good at that. Now, see Far having a little wander around, trying to clear out as they go. But they've got to be clean on this retake. They can't mess this one up.
5 defenders pushing into the site. Just one wall and a smoke blocking them off. And Skadoodle is going to get pushed by Nicholas, who runs right through Brax's grenade. Foe is going to find Brax, and now Food. Last man standing, Spike down, trying to keep it alive, and won't be able to get the job done. I feel like you know at this point. You've seen it probably in map 1. It wasn't the first time seeing it in round 2, or map 2, I assume. And Nicholas is just holding the far corner. The Cypher can peek after the action is called out, and there is the trade. Nice job as Food is just going to get dropped. I thought we were going to see more pushing through, but the Molly is going to stall out all of the action. Great stuff from defense, and the peek a little aggressive. AZK is going to punish. T1 for lots of time, but without a spike. What do you do in the next 48 seconds?
Pray for crashies is what you're doing. You fingers crossed, hoping for the best. But it looks like someone's already had the idea that that might be happening, but they've got to go at the same time. Rob Wiz, you know, I guess you can use a Marshall like a shotgun. Why not? This team... Oh, Rob! You're a dirty player. Dirty player.
He's so swift.
You hate to see it, but it's fun. And Crashies, I mean, the problem is, like, obviously the element of surprise has been lost. Expects a repeat, but these guys play a cheesy game, and I like to see it.
Just... I know Twitch chat is in my lobby every time I log on. Let's go, though. Rob Wiz, sniping God. Show us what you've been doing your whole career. COD 4 came out like a decade ago, and Rob is going to get dropped. Brax, though, pulling out 2, and Crashings for T1 is going to connect again. So it's just 2 defenders left. Foe on the Reyna can overheal. And Torque from CT keeping a nice angle. Spike still not planted. T1... Well, they should have this one. Just Torque to beat with Reyna out of the game. We're going to see this spike planted any moment. All the cages are going to block any opportunity from Torque. And do you go for it at this point? You got $1,000 in the armor.
You might as
He's
well.
Going.
You might as well
Let's
try and do something with it. There's guns on the floor. Try and grab one, make a play. I guess with that self-heal, you can definitely make something out of it. Now... does pick up a stinger, which is rough, but where are the post-plant positions? Okay, double stack on short though. This is really hard to dismantle cleanly. Oh no. Okay, he's going to expect long. He doesn't expect short. Well played from Brax, keeping it calm.
T1, this is where they can start some momentum. They can start rolling you. You got to beat them in the gun round, and we'll see if they can get it done. Nicholas, aggressive push up through long is going to punish Crashies, and Rob Wiz finds Brax. So already 2 T1 members down. You do not have a resurrect. 3 versus 5 from here on out.
Skadoodle's got to deliver something pretty tasty here if they...
Entry man. Checking every corner. Hasn't seen Nicholas yet. Nicholas has heard it, and here's the fight. Nicholas takes down Food. Brim v Brim action. Everything going in favor. Foe on the flank. And now we're going to see just Skadoodle left.
And not for long.
This is going to be eco for T1. And I'm looking across. Is it ever worth investing the ultimates in an eco round? We've seen it from Jets before. It makes sense to do a raise, maybe even a rolling thunder on a single site spike down.
I don't know. I think there's a world in which it could work. I just don't know if people can pull it off yet. Oh, Rob Wiz is in all kinds of trouble. He needs FUD to help him out. Apparently not. Rob Wiz is fine. I lied. He's got teammates. He's got buddies. He's got backup. He's got his life for now. And for the last 2 Crashies and AZK, they're pretty far away and paying, not on the quick rotation. He's going to find Crashies and, yeah, shut down. Big
play
left you hanging.
different.
I'm back.
Welcome home. It's time. T1.
Oh, hey, Nicholas.
Make some decision.
Oh, Nicholas with the mid-aggression. That's a little bit unfortunate. Again, throwing curveballs. You've got Sage backing him up by middle, so they can't pinch him too easily. He can be a nuisance. Uh-oh, that's going to burn, though. That's going to hurt. Can he make it out of this alive? No.
Skadoodle with the operator, and more importantly, the spike. Still sitting mid. You got 3 players back here, and Rob Wiz is going hunting. There's a nice right click. How about some more? The knives are floating out. Their food, though, on the other end did damage with the Phantom, and Skadoodle is going to end Rob Wiz's run. So Foe, who is 8-1 at the start of this round, trying to be the hero, now in a 1 versus 3 after that res. And he hears it. "20 seconds left. Skadoodle looking for the safe plant. Challenge locked by Brex. Foe continues to move. Empress available as well here, so if he decides to pop, invisible teleport, and here he goes. Pops the ultimate, and Skadoodle says, "Thanks, buddy."
You know, around the map itself is a big credit towards operator players. Skadoodle, gonna show him how it's done though. Don't peek into me. That's a brave bit of play coming in. So already B looking a little bit vulnerable. This is gonna get quite tricky to hold here. Let's see if they go for that hit on towards it.
Got it with another hard lane being watched, but the smokes are going to cause a little bit of chaos. Making sure the flank isn't coming through. Brax is pushed up on A, so he's got that watched. A little bit of fear of someone pushing through C, but you got the Cypher tripwire still up to let you know. So now pushing into the B bomb site, rotating this one through to A. After walling up, they know their flank is watched. Good smoke coverage, and Brax was able to think all the way through. But does he know they came through on the back end?
How... That one A long? That's so weird. Oh, Brax desperately wants to get this one dealt with quickly. A waste of the ult. He's in danger now. He's in all kinds of trouble, but Brax is so good with his aim. He can lean on that when everything else goes wrong, but this just suddenly got very dangerous.
AZK holding down Heaven. Pan, well, it's up, buddy. From a 3v5 to now a 2v2. Spike planted as well, and you have your Brim ult to defend this. This is great for T1.
It should be theirs, yep. Ult and Spike. Trying to hear if they have enough time on it. I think they still could get a defuse if they do it quickly, but Brax on the prowl. He's going to play this so well. I don't think they're going to get away with this one. No, they're not. Is behind them. Unless they can stop that, they're in trouble. And Raze does have the spike, so they could be dead in the water. And Rob is getting a little bit curious as to what's going on. And wait, how have they still found picks?
Food was looking the opposite way, and Rob just slides in and out with another sniper kill. 5 on 3. Crashy's going to be watching the rotation. Meanwhile, Brax has already moved to the middle of the map, but do they know there's a player in window? That's Nicholas. He's always lurking. He is always pushed up further than you expect him. And here he comes. Potential pinch from Nicholas. Brax still not committing anywhere. 15 seconds left. Save opportunity. Nicholas going to try and punish.
One, got to expect a crossfire here somewhere. Yeah, nicely read by Nicholas. Crashy's going to try and keep hold of his. He might be in luck. Nicely done. Ooh. Feed the machine. Oh, nice. The dink, but not the kill.
He survived. He survived. He's just going to be hanging back. It looks like Foe might be the first one into action. Rob Wiz sitting in his own smoke. And here we go. 3 players on the other side of the door. If Rob gets 2 here, it's a huge win. Oh, God.
Oh, God, I saw more. I saw more happening then. They were going for the contact hit. That was always dangerous. Crashy's now. Crashy's no. That's the time you miss your shot. This guy's been so on point the entire time, but now there's a retake potential. AZK trying to take back some territory elsewhere. Skadoodle has to step up. That is such a big shot from him, but still there's an answer. This is not without answers on both sides.
Give him a pixel, and Scott will turn it into an elimination. That's 2, looking for a 3rd, and Foe holds strong. The Reyna ult devastating because you can go on a clutch. Instead, though, if headshot is going to land, the Sheriff shuts down the ulted Reyna. I guess the ult's still available. And now we have 3 pushing through Garage, and now this one is a hell of a pistol round for T1. Another headshot from Crashes. Can't get to the AR in time. And the Jet has popped the ult. Here comes Rob Wiz.
Rob's just got moves. The man's just...
Where did those go, Rob? You hit the floating classic right click, but you missed that one? I love watching his jet, though. Eagle-eyed. Okay, and trying to clutch.
Man. This round has been filled with some weird stuff already, and I'll explain why. But paying with the fake, gonna draw out one, that's Crashy's gone. But doesn't expect to find... Oh my god, in the open is Brax with the one potential shot. This is playing well played. Very well played. Brax will...
Question, looking at the attack, looking for some info. Nicholas in the brim-on-brim action takes down Food.
To pick which side you want to peek first. So, running the clock very low here, and ooh, this is a misread. That was a bit of unfortunate timing. It is gonna be that B piece, but Brax right there. Forefront opens up. And where's that spike going?
They're gonna try and rotate it C. They gotta win this 1v1, and Brax is gonna power his way through full. The ulting Reyna. Skadoodle, short range on sight, making it work on B, but so can Rob Wiz. Spike still not planted. Defenders on opposite sides. The Raze is going to bring back numbers, though, in favor of CODE7 3-2. Very low health Brax, 34 HP. And Crashy's nowhere near. He's holding the corner, though, and Rob Wiz is going to get punished 2v2. They've got time on their side. And here's a rocket kill. That one's going to make it a 1v1. Up, not going to find it. Crashy's 2.
So Crashy's there, not going to let that slip. I like that, using the brim, little boosty packs to yourself looking good to go, take down the protection on the door. But one thing that's substantially better is that a long hold. This plays in someone like Rob Wiz. He's going to swing on that all day long, and another. Going to get it this time. Skadoodle with a quick turn, making it look easy when it's certainly not, but he got traded on regardless.
Unfortunately, he's going to the site with 2 defenders sitting on it. Neither of them watching long, though.
And as soon as he touched that spike, though, yeah, done for. Nicely played out by the defensive team.
Himself on the Raze. You've got the breach. Food, first one to spot this. Brax is going to bait, and there's the rotation through CT, but Foe and Rob Wiz find 2 of the first 3 kills.
Yeah, Sightom's theirs, though. Skadoodle's right there. Foe's so good at this, by the way. Like, Foe, you know how I say, like, AZK, Crashies, these are the players to look at? Foe's one of those as well. He finds a big kill, but Food's outdone him this time. Torque left in a 1v2. Gets one, but the other stays alive with 18 HP.
Now, what is happening here?
I think it's all of it, honestly. I think it's a combination of playing against people you're not used to playing against stylistically. You know, let's remember, stylistic mismatches do happen, especially in search and destroy style games. But you still have incredible individuals. Now, this is obviously a slight purchase from the defensive side up against a very light purchase from the attackers. So we can kind of discuss bigger picture here, just in case you're worried we're missing the action. We're not. Brax is doing...
AK, the big rocket from your Raze. Skadoodle looking for early action in the middle, not going to find it. Meanwhile, the long A peak is going to be empty as well. Skadoodle now rotating, finds Rob Wiz. Okay, okay. Staying active. And
it's about that next move. Oof.
Yeah, I'm wondering, what do you do here on the attack for CODE7? The garage has SMGs around every corner.
I mean, looking at it, of course, we get the free info that B is pretty much available, but obviously they don't know that. It has become more commonplace, though. Every time we've seen this, we have seen B kind of more positioned as a retake site, which is quite fun. It's a nice switch up. Now, it is the standard execute. This looks like something that a lot of teams are running. We saw this in the previous one as well with Brax and the boys. Gotta get away from that. And this big stack is now wrapping around towards C. They're taking the straight fights in towards window. This is a very aggressive, risky piece, but so far for the trades, it's effective.
Brax from low ground takes down the Cypher, but still plenty of damage to power through. Up top, the Reyna goes for the peak, and Nicholas is on the flank, but could be a costly trade. Now we see Torque trying to hold, but it's Crashies and the Bulldog. Too strong for the duo of Nicholas. And here we go. Are they going to plan on B? That is the plan. Spike down. How do you defend it? You got the wall off over on the B side. Front, though, you have to assume somebody's in the window at all times. 21 seconds worth of cloud burst from Rob Wiz, down to just 1 left. And he's going to let it go.
Such a weird round. Brax gets one for For complete free, Payan's gone down, nades come in. They have full utility to do this, so you've got to expect surely this retake is effective. Those stingers can't succeed. And Nicholas does have his ult. If he has time to put it down, maybe there's a bit of a threat here.
The Cypher Cage is going to make this tough. Brim ult from Food.
Open up the sky.
Available. Just as he hears the spike, he is going to let it rip, and that could take down the Sage. She backs out just in time and survives it.
Nice trades coming back in. Wait, what? How did Foe just kill
nutty. He
Crashes?
fell to his death.
Okay, let's go. Foe's still popping off as well. This could be huge. Talk's gonna find AZK. This is the post plan that we wanted. This is the hold they need, but who's against him? It's the Brim. Brim in the 1v3 gonna try and play it back in, but Food is found.
See it. Play fast, play furious, make it work, Rob. All right, 2 players still drawn over to A, and Foe is gonna find Food, so bad news. We saw Nicholas playing a very similar way as the Brimstone likes to take mid control, but this time they expected it and they go for the punish. Cypher is going to be pushing through the garage. Brax is going to be waiting. And as I say it, it is perfect timing. He clears the door just as Brax peeks out, gets a little info, here's the steps, and now they're all going to push together on A.
Look at this misread. Ouch. That's going to be really frustrating for them. Rob with super mobile, staying up on top of the spike site, and I don't know what the call is here, honestly. Managed to get some of these guns away, that is pretty important. But remember, Food was meant to be the downfall of all of this. You can see Skadoodle playing in Crashy's position there, that's the point of the crossfire. But Food going down means that they have no information anymore, that they've lost all... Okay, defensive-sided aggression, but you can see the cage is there. They're going to try and go through the motions of this. It does mean they get to push up a nice... Oh, no. I thought Crashy's position was nice, but how do they read this? Robwiz is caught unawares, pops the ult awkwardly, and now it's all falling apart. Food, maybe feeling guilty for that last round performance, trying to make up for it, and then some. Very well played.
And he's got his ult back, so another Brimstone ultimate. If you hear any bomb planning, just call that down.
I do not know how they make this one count. They're all sitting pretty, at least full HP, you know, armor's looking pretty good. Here we go. Looks like Spike's gonna try and go down. Yes, Skadoodle's gonna say no on the cross. The man's so accurate, he's so crisp. Foe still standing, but 25 seconds. Spike to be planted, 3 players to find. That's an insurmountable task, because Brax make impact. He can stay in that kind of bend. He doesn't need to be directly on the site, but this is risky. This puts a lot of pressure on Crashies to keep this working. Yet gonna see enough. That's gonna be Robwiz spotted, but that's not everything. He didn't see anyone else, and Robwiz has done this a couple of times on his own, so they don't know the full picture yet.
Great point. Now it's about how you react. Don't expect Crashies to peek alone. He's gonna wait for everyone to get there, but they're all coming from the same side of the map. And with that position, this is gonna be tough for the Heaven push. What do we have on the retake? We got the Brim ult, right? We've got the raise, but you got to get around the corner, and you need a body to use your Cypher ult.
Exactly that. They're going to try and clear them out from hell, and it's worked so far, but it's put them in the loving arms of Robwiz. Finds Food, finds AZK, and he's looking for more potentially. Oh my god, 3 kills at this point. It's looking pretty tragic here as it's time to get out of this for Skadoodle. This is 11 rounds. We're getting close towards match point.
Okay, so you pop your ult, but the only kill you get is a teammate. T1 in a bad spot. Ska has to survive right here. And he is not even going to peek. Here comes the hunt.
They're pulling him away from C little by little, but on this repeak, Skadoodle's not falling for it. The man knows better. He's considering, well, I don't believe this. And Robwiz, he's still doing weird shit. Like, I love Robwiz, but that's just weird. He's just jump peeking across, hoping to maybe get legged rather than killed. Alright, you know what? Let's move on. Crashies does find pain too, but the flank didn't work out too well. AZK delivers an important one, but we're depending on Brax to be Brax. This time he does well, but not as good as he did before, but 8 HP. This isn't enough.
I feel meeting on the attack. That one did not go in favor of CODE7. Early action as that fault line is going to connect. No snipe for you, Rob.
Oh, come on, Food. What was just happening? Did they just get debated by Long? Oh, okay, so 3 players now. Quick pushing towards B. This is a big round, and Rob's had to pop the ult. Already getting tagged up. Brax is not falling for any of this. He's staying cool. He doesn't want to lose anything here. Because again, Spike has been planted, and they're going to focus on holding it from this B to A connector. Double peak, double loss. Robwiz, Foe, and Talk all going down.
Yourself, not a problem. That's why you love having the Sage going for the plants. Post plant setup. Let's take a look at it. AZK is going to punish a peeking Rob Wiz who's just roaming around.
Okay.
And Brax now has an
Keep
angle.
the brimstone safe.
AZK continues to pop with the snipe in T1.
I don't know if they can stop the Food. Okay, they just about got that down. Food's taken down Torg. Nicholas has stopped Food, but now... Oh no, that's a double.
Oh no.
Okay, Spike's taken.
We ran a stinger
left to save this.
All right. That was...
And I might be wrong. Maybe there's a bit of pressure elsewhere. There's one. Let's see if it plays in. Yes, it does. Oh, dearie me. This is how it all falls apart. This is going to need something insane from an individual. And it's Crashies and Food stepping up in the moments they needed it the most.
Pan, good luck. If you pull this one off, I will Venmo you $100 right now. 1 versus 5, and he's not even going to pull it off. Brax, Hetty, done. 13.